Assalamualaikum, Namaste, and welcome to the News Hour with your favorite host and those, Jennifer Rogers. And if you are new to this channel, do not forget to share this video with all your friends and family so they are aware about all the things happening in Qatar and all around the world. And with that, we are also available on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Yes, we are available on all these platforms. So please go ahead and follow us on all our social media platforms. With that, I have about 5 major updates for you today, out of which the first one is GCO, that's the Government Communication Office, and MOI stress the need to follow all the pandemic preventive measures. So yes, you've heard it right. The MOPH website continues call for the sake of Qatar COVID-19 program volunteers. The Government Communication Office GCO has retrained the following correct social distancing precautions remains essential to stop the spread of COVID-19 and reduce the number of all the active cases. Now this in turn will ensure that the COVID-19 restriction continue to be gradually lifted. GCO said in a tweet yesterday. The GCO tweet is accompanied by a video that highlights the importance of social distancing to prevent the spread of COVID-19, while also referring to the need to have an Aetraz app on the mobile phone. On the other hand, the Ministry of Interior MOI in a Twitter post yesterday has stressed that wearing a face mask properly while going out reflects your awareness of the safety procedures and the support for preventive measures against COVID-19. Now, removing the face mask from the face and not wearing it properly in places where it's mandatory to be worn is an unhealthy behavior and disregards the safety measures taken for an healthy society. Now, the ministry has also recently urged people to keep the Aetraz app active to benefit from multiple services that enhances the COVID-19 preventive measures taken for a healthy society. For the Aetraz app to work, one should have the mobile phone connected to internet firstly. Secondly, Bluetooth should be enabled and the location feature should always be active. Now, the app also provides latest statistic pertaining to COVID-19 notifications, alerts and awareness instructions. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Public Health MOPH website continues its call for volunteers to join for the sake of Qatar COVID-19 program. Now, the volunteers are screened by the volunteer center and carefully selected successful applicants are then grouped according to whether or not they have the medical qualification / background to be a part of such a program. The training has been given to thousands of volunteers via more than 125 workshops. Now, the volunteers' duties include supporting with clinical medical practice, aligned with health practice, public health awareness and logistics in healthcare centers across the country. The workshop comprises 3 sections and participations are educated on how to put on and use protective equipments in addition to the right material and equipment involved. Now also volunteers should be Qatari nationals or residents of Qatar with a valid ID and not younger than 18 years of age. Preferable minimum qualification is necessary, then secondary school certification, and the person should be physically fit to perform all volunteer tasks. Now, the second update of the day is security training for Qatar 2020 moves online during COVID-19. So, security preparations for FIFA World Cup Qatar 2020 have continued uninterrupted since the outbreak of COVID-19. Since March, the Security Committee at the Supreme Committee of Delivery and Legacy (SC) has delivered all necessary training for police officers and security personnel online. Video clips, 3D simulations, and regular tests via interactive online platform means training has continued to be delivered despite the social distancing requirements. Among the subjects covered by security personnel during the pandemic are crowd management, second, major incidents and behavioral detentions required a range of interactive where also studies a range of interactive scenarios, were also studied, while diligence have benefited from the professional development modules. All the sessions were delivered via Microsoft Teams and included input of experts based in Qatar, the UK, the Netherlands and Russia. Now the security training for Qatar 2022. It is, as said by Al-Subay, they said it is vital our preparation continues in relation to training, to security training for all relevant stakeholders in building up to the World Cup. She also added, we are proud of our work over the past few weeks or months, which is testament to our innovation. We look forward to delivering a program which meets the highest international standards and leaves a legacy for Qatar, the region in the world in 2022. Now, the Deputy of Head of Training and Development said that the pandemic has presented a lot of challenges, but through the optical view of distance learning programs, we have seamlessly connected with our learners and ensured the continuation of our training and development. Now, the last few months have broadened our horizons and a single bright future in the field of training and development operation. The Security Committee Training and Development Department will continue to maintain precautionary measures as advised by the State of Qatar for as long as necessary. The usual training process will be implemented as soon as it is safe to do so. Now, the Swissport renews Qatar Airways cargo contract. So, Swissport and Qatar Airways Cargo have renewed a contract covering airport ground services and air cargo handling at Amsterdam's airport and signed a new 5-year contract for cargo holding at the airport at Manchester in the UK. And the Swissport and Qatar Airways Cargo reviewed their agreement covering airport ground services and cargo handling at Amsterdam, Netherlands. The contract includes ramp handling and air cargo, warehousing as well as handling of general cargo, pharmaceuticals, dangerous goods and temperature sensitive goods. Now the contract is valid until the end of 2025. The renewed agreement provides Swissport with a substantial base load of cargo ton per year as per the Amsterdam airport, where thanks to the direct ramp access, it offers fast and secure transfer for cargo shipments to and from the aircraft through the Swissport warehouse. Now, the Chief Officer of Cargo in Qatar Airways said, our long-term partnership with Swissport in Amsterdam, Manchester will now allow us to offer our customers fast, seamless and efficient handling of all types of cargoes. With a strong focus on sustainability and compliance, we see Swissport as the perfect fit for cargo handling at these destinations. The airline's renewed vote of confidence came through a selection process and the successful cooperation to date. Qatar Airways Cargo is moving significant business via Swissport cargo hubs in Amsterdam, Basel and London Stansted, where provided both RAM services and cargo handling related activities to them. Now with that, after the travel bubble, now Indian carrier announces flight to Doha, Qatar. So Indian carriers have announced that they are all set to operate a number of flights between different countries and different cities in India and Doha this month. So Indian Ministry of Civil Aviation have recently announced the creation of a travel bubble, that's the temporary air travel between two countries, with Qatar which will start from Qatar in from August 18 to 31st for flights to and from either sides of the countries, as agreed upon the Civil Aviation Authority of Qatar. So the instructions in regards were issued by a letter by the Indian Ministry Under Secretary Anup Path to the Director General of Civil Aviation Amit Gupta and the Indian carriers. Accordingly, Indigo Airways on Sunday tweeted, "We are all set to fly between India and Doha, Qatar w.e.f from 18th August 2020. One has to click on the link to know the travel criteria." Similarly, Air India Express has issued a list of flights from India for which bookings are now open, and the schedule is as follows. So from August 20th, there is going to be flight for Kochi Doha at 9 a.m. From August 21st, there's a flight from Kozhikode to Doha 8:30 a.m. On August 22, Tiruchirappalli from Tiruchirappalli to Doha, Tiruchirappalli it is called, I'm sorry, and till Doha 11:20. Then August 23rd, Mumbai to Doha 11 a.m. August 25, Mumbai to Doha 11 a.m. August 26th, Delhi to Doha 8 a.m. Amritsar to Doha 5:20 p.m. and Kannur to Doha at 11:35 a.m. On August 27, Kochi to Doha 9 a.m. On August 28, Chennai to Doha is 10:20 a.m. and August 29, Kozhikode to Doha at 8:30 a.m. and August 30, it's Kochi to Doha 9 a.m., Mumbai to Doha 11 a.m. and Tiruchirappalli to Doha at 12 noon. So the traffic carried from India to Qatar will comprise of passengers destined for Qatar only. The above mentioned letter has said that the designated airlines for both sides will be permitted to sell tickets between India and Qatar in each directions through their website, sales agents and the global distribution system. According to the information available on the Indigo website, customers category allowed to travel from India to Qatar and Qatari nationals are, now what are the category of people that are allowed to travel in these airlines? Okay, now the first one are Qatari nationals and their spouse, then children and companions arriving with them on the same flight. Okay, permanent residency card holders and exceptional return permit holders, GCC nationals using their passport along with their companions under their sponsorship on the same flight. Okay, diplomats on missions to Qatar, holders of administrative IDs and staff of international organization. So these are the categories that are allowed to fly by these aircrafts. Okay, now Qatar Airways also opens booking for flights from Doha to 13 destinations in India, and the fare starts at merely Qatari Riyals 536. Now Qatar Airways has opened bookings on flight between Qatar and India from August 18 to August 31, 2020. Qatar Airways said it will operate up and down flights to Doha to 13 destinations in India: Ahmedabad, Amritsar, Bengaluru, Chennai, Kochi, Delhi, Goa, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Kozhikode, Mumbai, Nagpur and Trivandrum. Now both one-way and return flights from Doha to 13 destinations or back from India to Qatar can be booked online. The fare starts from Qatari Riyals 536. For a one-way all-inclusive tickets are from Qatari Riyals 1665. For a return all-inclusive tickets to all the 13 destinations. So throughout your journey, you are expected you can expect, the highest standard of hygiene and the latest security measures, whether on board or our state-of-art Hamad International Airport. And the airline said in its promotional email, we recommend all passengers to avoid by the regulations published by the government for their destination country before traveling. India and Qatar has finalized a bilateral air bubble agreement to allow airlines to fly passengers between the two countries from August 18 to 31st. In the letter dated August 15, the Indian Aviation Ministry said on the following categories of persons can be permitted on such flights. So as I already told you guys earlier, from India to Qatar, who all can travel? So Qatari nationals or any Indian holding any type of valid Qatar ID or visa that is designed only for Qatar, and it will be for the airlines concerned to ensure that there is no travel restrictions for Indian nationals to enter Qatar with a particular visa category before the issue of the ticket / boarding pass to the Indian passenger. Now from Qatar to India, what are the categories? First, Indian nationals stranded in Qatar who wish to go back to their home countries can obviously use the air bubble. Second, all overseas citizens of India, the OCI card holders, Qatari passports, and that is Qatari nationals or diplomats holding a valid visa issued by the Indian mission in any category covered under the Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines dated for 30th of the 30th of March 2020. Now Air India Express, a wholly owned subsidiary of Indian flag carrier of airlines Air India, has opened booking for flight operations between India and Doha from 20th to 31st. Now with this, a very good news for all the Club Africian fans. Qatar Airways has signed a multi-year sponsorship with Club Africian of Tunisia. So Qatar Airways has signed a multi-year sponsorship agreement with Club Africian of Tunisia. The agreement will see the airline's logo placed on the club's football, handball and basketball team playing jerseys from the 2020 to 21 season until the end of 23 to 24 season. Now Club Africia competes in the Tunisian league and has established itself as one of the most popular football clubs in Tunisia. Now Club Africia football team has won 13 Tunisian league titles, 13 Tunisian cups and 3 Tunisian super cups, and is famous for being the first Tunisian club to win an international trophy when they won the Maghreb Cup in 1971. Now Qatar Airways Senior Vice President Marketing and Corporate in Communication, Salam Al Sawa said that we are excited to announce this new partnership, which will see Qatar Airways become the main shirt sponsor of Club Africia from the 2020 to 21 season. We are continuously striving to boost our global sporting sponsorship profile, and this partnership is the first with any African sporting team in just one more example of our dedication to the sports sector, our belief in the power of sports to bring people together. We look forward to working and engaging with the club and its fans to help make a real difference to this exciting new partnership. Now, sport is a key pillar of a long-term vision of the state of Qatar, and as Qatar's national carrier, we welcome the opportunity to use sports as a means of youth development here in Qatar and all around the world. With this, I'm done with all the updates for today. Thank you so much for logging on to Qatar Day, the pulse of the nation. Me, your host, and those Jennifer Rogers, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. But remember to take care of yourself, stay home, stay healthy, and stay safe. And with that, if you have anything you want to ask me, please put it down in the comment section and I will get back to you guys. Even after this video is gone, I will reply to you guys. And with that, do not forget to share this video. Come on, right now, go ahead and share this video with all your friends and family so they are aware about all the things happening in Qatar and all around the world. With that, I'm going to say bye and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you so much and Khuda Hafiz. Bye-bye.